Live. Alright. Hey guys. This is Nerd here with a Rimworld gameplay. Planning on about 3 hours or so. We're gonna start fresh, brand new. I have some preset settings just to get us up and running because it takes a while. If this rolls out well, we will just do a fresh start, do a normal crash landing, have all the normal stuff that you get landed with. I'm using 3 mods, if I'm not mistaken. I'll take a look real quick. Mods. I have Prepare Carefully, which is how you get all of the special characters and very minute stuff you got going on here. Quality Builder, so that your quality, obviously there on the screen. You can see you got awful. You can make it the best possible build, or you can make it terrible. Don't know why you'd want to, but it gives you the option to do that, and it also it makes people happier as well. If you have a really well-made bed or whatever, they're happy that they have. Then I have Gourmet, which I haven't actually really got to this part in the game, so I don't know what all there's in there, but it does have some stuff. I have not enabled the fridges or bridges because I just put them on 2 days ago, and I haven't played the game since, so we're not going to play with them on this, so that's why they're off. But yeah, that is this is gonna be Rimworld. So we will go ahead and start here, right? New colony. Crash land. There's 3 of you awake. I'm gonna have more than 3. I think it's 4. But you're awake, and your cryo sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. Whew. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. I don't know why you're in cryo sleep and you wake up to sirens. I feel like you don't wake up in cryo sleep. Somebody's got to wake you up. So they must be beaten up pretty bad. Okay, the ship gets torn apart. And then sometimes later we land on this Rimworld. We got new people. We're going to have 4, so don't look at that. And also, this is the normal start loop. We're going to have better than that. And that will still be there on the bottom. So, yeah. Crash land. Here we go. We're going to do classic, peaceful, because AI are ridiculous in this game. You got Cassandra Classic, which is the classic. This is the best one to play on. She creates stories at a steadily increasing curve of challenge. I'm going to play on peaceful just for the first gameplay here. So we just want to build. We don't really want to worry about big stuff. But there's still some crazy animals, and people get mad and try and beat each other. So it'll keep it interesting, but we won't be like, oh, there's just a random fire that destroys everything, or you just have a raid of people that have better loot or better guns than you and you die. But there is Phoebe Chillax, which she does nothing for like an hour and a half, and then all of a sudden there's like a tornado that comes through your base, which sucks. And then Random Randy. On my first gameplay, I think I have a recording of it. I might put it on YouTube, which is where this is also going, but I had a game where I was playing this with Random Randy because the first time I was like, I don't know what's going on, but this guy looks cool, and I figured it would just be like a voice and not like they actually like set how the game plays. But he doesn't do anything. Like, he's like, you know what, you're just gonna have no more crops for 2 weeks, even though you have planting season year round, or everybody will no longer want to eat for no reason. Because he thinks it's cool. He doesn't care if you win or lose. He just likes the story. So we're gonna play classic Cassandra here, because this is the easiest one. Not permadeath, because we don't really care if we save or not. There's no reason to make it difficult. Seeds don't really matter. I'm just gonna get rid of it, and let's go. Oh, nerd. And 30%. Yeah, rainfall. That stuff's great. Yep, generate. Yeah, welcome. I don't have partnership with Twitch yet, 'cause this is my first stream, so you can subscribe. And I don't have a PayPal or anything set up, so donations will be off for this first stream at least, so you don't need to worry about donating or anything. And I'm trying to keep an eye on the Twitch chat here. I don't know if anybody will want to actually like chat in here, but that's okay. If you do, that's awesome. If you don't, that's also okay. But we're gonna go for a year-round landing. Kind of, we don't want to go near these groups, these factions or whatever. We want to kind of land on our own. You are able to choose where you land, even though you're crash landing. I'm not exactly sure why, but you have things like temperate forest, flat terrain, you have movement, time, speed, what stone types you got there. The growing period is what I usually look at, that and the average temperatures, because your people how to stay happy, so you want as much, yeah, like right here, year round, perfect. And also it gets kind of warm, 30 degrees Celsius, which is about like 80 some degrees, which is normal weather here for us, but they get grumpy when it gets higher than 30. So you want to keep it, and also again under 10 you don't really want, so this is a really good spot. However, it's an arid shrub land, sorry. So we don't want that because there's not a lot of grass, it looks ugly. So we're going to move in a bit, and we'll go ahead and we'll go a little bit warmer climate, just because it's on the grass and it doesn't rain a whole lot, and it's a small hill, so there will be some rocks and maybe some ancient terrors or whatever the crap they're called. I don't know. Hopefully we'll see that. But go ahead and go to the next one. We got our people here, right? We don't want to do that. We're going to prepare carefully. So, get rid of these guys because we don't want them. Now we're going to load in our female huntsman. Let's get rid of you as well, yeah. Female huntsman. Yeah, let's get Teddy. Teddy's just one of the guys I made real quick, so I don't really know if he's gonna be any good or not. He's 44 years old. He lives to 1,700. Like, that's his predicted lifespan. Like, yeah, right. But whatever. And then Suppy, which is another random guy who is also ridiculously old, but that's all right. And then the King guy, our main leader. So we're going to do 4, but King, I played with this guy before on my other 2, I think, because he's maxed out. So he survived. My first one, I think he died because it was random Randy, so he just died of hunger, obviously. And then the second one, he's still alive in. He's like the last guy to still be there, but I didn't save my Rich Explorer gameplay, but that one was a really good one. That was where I actually figured out how to play the game, so this is like my 5th game. So I think I know what I'm doing, but we're going to go ahead and we got our people here, so we're good. We got Huntsman, female, not our male. They're exactly the same. I just want to have another female in the group because there's a bunch of guys. And then we got Teddy, who is an old man. He's probably not going to do a lot. And then Supple, he's probably, yeah, this guy's going to be our tank. So we're going to up his melee quite a bit because he is a brawler. So they like attacking with their fists more than shooting. Cool. But yeah, alright, next. Now this is where you can add your resources and whatnot. I already have a preset for today's stream, which has a lot of silver, which is what you buy from caravans. A lot of components, because that's how you build stuff. I have another rifle. There's a knife for the fighter. I'll keep it. He might need it. I don't know. Got a husky. We have a lot of steel because you go through steel like crazy, and all 4 of my gameplays have had very little steel, so it's really hard to get going. So this will allow us to get through the first couple stuff. A lot of healing because eventually you need it, and also a male and female cow so that we can make some milk, and we can hopefully breed them and get some food out of them. And then 2 sniper rifles for a couple of range stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. It's going to load in here. And then 2 sniper rifles for a couple of range. Yeah. So that's great. We're good to go. This game's kind of loading. It does take a little bit. That's all right. Don't worry. All right, we awake. This is the little story I read to you. Piece of shredded stuff all around you. You start to plan to survive. So we land right here, right? And before anything happens, we're gonna pause. This is the game. So it's gonna give us a bunch of stuff up here. Just ignore that. But we want to go here. We want to unforbid everything because we want these people to haul everything back to wherever we make them to, right? We don't want. Those are cows. We don't care about the cows. We want 2 sniper rifles to be moved. Those to be moved. That to be moved. You to be moved. And the silver to be moved. I think that is everything. And we're going to go ahead and pick up all these stones out here as well. So that'll be great. And we did get a really good spawn, actually, now that I see it here. Because we're on the edge of a map. So it's not going to be too bad. Actually, I think you usually land in the middle of the map. But with these 2, we're going to go ahead and have that deconstructed. But we are safe. We can just build up right here, kind of dig into the walls and wall off this area. This will probably be our main base right here, actually. And we'll wall down here and across here and up this way and across there. So this will be our main base. But we're going to go ahead and start with, not orders, we're going to go with zones. The first one you want is a dumping zone for all of your like chunks here. We're going to put that up out of the way up here. And it'll need to be pretty big because you will eventually get a lot of chunks. Now we go into here. We're going to get rid of everything because we don't want to just grab random things. We want raw resources, right? So we don't want plant matter, but we want stone. Ooh, we'll put the steel in there as well because that stuff doesn't break out. Or in the steel. And chunks. And also corpses. And Deadman apparel. Cool. And yeah, and then we'll place that critical, so all that stuff will go there first. Plate steel, don't care about that. Next, we're gonna do a normal stock. No, we want to do a growing zone first. So below that, we'll just do a decently sized potato farm, and then next to it, we'll do give it a 2-space berth, about the same size, and then this one will be rice because those two grow really quickly, and eventually I'll get around to making corn because that's also a good thing to be making. And then I'm gonna have prioritized off to the side here just a giant tree farm because eventually we'll cut out all these trees. So let's go with teak trees. But let's go ahead and let's go ahead and do orders, chop, and let's chop all the trees in this area here. Cool. And then we'll also get somebody going on, what is this up here? Limestone? We'll go ahead and get somebody mining all of that, and some of the plate steel. But that'll be low priority. Next, we got some structures, which all we have right now is wood, which will eventually they'll start cutting and moving. But we're gonna have... Ooh, we'll put it... all of our stuff's over here, right? So we're gonna put our... this is gonna be our stockpile building right here. Nice size square. We'll put a door at the top here, and flooring because that makes people happy, and wood because that's what we got at the moment. So this will be our stockpile, our main like wood stockpile zone. So clear all. We want raw resources. We can put plant material, gold, jade, silver, uranium, wood. We can put textiles in there. What kind of items does it mean? Nah, we don't need those. Weapons, no. Apparels, chunks. Let's go back to manufactured. I think that has all that stuff. Stone blocks. We'll put the stone blocks in there as well. It's relatively small, but at the beginning, that's all that we really need. A lot of our steel is going to go up here anyways, so we'll be okay with that. And then, let's go ahead and build... how many? We got 4 people, right? So we'll do just a 4 long building here. And give me a moment here. I will be right back, guys. How many? We got 4 people, right? So we'll do just a 4 long building here. And give me a moment here. I will be right back, guys. Okay, we're back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First, I don't really care how big they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But as long as they're symmetrical. Wait. That's 2, isn't it? So let's do 2 on the backside. How many is that? That's 11. 10. Wait. That's 2, isn't it? Let's do 2 on the back. 11. So everybody gets a nice little house. And we'll go ahead and interconnect them all like that, just because. Now, furniture in each of them, we'll put beds here, 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 and here. Torches right next to each of the beds. Potted plants next to each of the doors. Flooring, wood, and make sure you put floors underneath your doors because that makes people uncomfortable if you don't. And then we're gonna put some stockades up here just in case somebody tries to attack us. Like so. And we'll put animal sleeping spots in here for different animals that we're gonna get. Next, go ahead and get the production going. So we'll get the sculptor, and we'll put the table, and the... No, we don't want a sculptor table. JK. We want a butcher's table for cutting up the animals, and a wood cutting station, or stone cutting, sorry. Rotate with Q, put on the other side. And then we're gonna make a, another main building down here. This guy's gonna be our big house, right? So we're gonna put doors here and here, and then we're also gonna build it's gonna be like an L shape here for storage. Now this side, this is gonna be our food storage in here, and it's gonna be nice and cold. So we're gonna put drugs. All of these guys can go in there as well. And our medicines, those need to be refrigerated, and all of the foods. Nothing else. And that'll be critical. And we'll put in floors for here as well. Like such. Cool. And then we're gonna go ahead and get the food making things. We'll put them on either side of the door. And then we need a research bench, which we'll just put back there. And a normal crafting spot there. Anything else we need? We'll go ahead and put in a hand tailor spot too. And a sculptor next to it, because why not? Alright. I think that pretty much does all of it. Power, sorry. And then we're gonna get some power for what all needed power. This will need power. So we're gonna put 2 of you there with a line of batteries down below it. And then also put a fuel generator back here. But we don't really need anywhere else for these, so we'll put in a cooler. Cooler can go in right there. And right here for these 2 buildings. Should be great. And we'll put a horseshoe pit outside here so that people can toss those around. That should be just about everything. Now, to our work. Yes, it's a lot of work. Firefighting, of course. Everyone needs to be important on that, too. You are our main doctor. 2 and 2. Bed rest, 2. Flick 3. Warden. Huntsman will be the warden. And will also be that. 2, 2, and 2. Cooking. 2, 3. Hunting. Of course, the hunter. And you. 2 and 2. Construction. 4. 2, 1, 2. Growing. You'll go ahead and be our main grower. Nobody really needs to worry about mining. 2 for everybody there. Smithing, we'll just leave these 2 as well at 2 because they're not important. Crafting's not that important. Hauling is very important, and so is cleaning. You're not going to need me to do that. You prioritize cleaning, you prioritize cleaning, you carry, carry, carry. And supply will be a researcher as well. If anybody has any free time before going to their second task, they will do research. Now, to animals. We'll go ahead and get those guys trained up. And keep them all in the home area at the moment. Research. We want to start with... let's go ahead and start with those. Okay. Start the game. Everybody get to work. Get to moving. This guy's gonna get to work cutting. Somebody, probably, yeah, 2 guys are working on hauling. This guy's working good on the beds. This is what we need. It's coming together. But once the first day's up, I'm gonna take a quick break here and go take care of some things, and I will be back probably 10-15 minutes or so. Pretty much I'm just gonna go get a drink, go to the bathroom, that kind of thing. So I shouldn't be leaving you guys here too long looking at a blank screen, but I will have to do that. These guys are working here, but they're not doing a whole lot. Okay, we're gonna also get... Huntsman needs a ranged weapon. We'll give her a sniper rifle, because why not? We'll give Kane the other sniper rifle. Are you the brawler, maybe? Yes, he was the brawler. So he will want the knife. The knife's up here. And Teddy can take the other pistol, or the other sniper. Everybody's loaded up and ready to go. Alright, here comes the first night. Come on, get this last bed, King. Work on bed. Okay, well. Nobody really wants to work on that bed, I guess. But we need to be quick to move stuff indoors because they will like deteriorate. See, deteriorates due to being unroofed. So that stuff needs to get moved into here and built. So we're gonna reassess our stuff here. There's not a lot of cooking, so he's gonna be working on that. There's no hunting. He's working on construction. So we'll go ahead and get you on construction as well, just for speed. Once he finally wakes up. There we go. He's working on some roofing. There's the last bed made, and we need a set owner who didn't have a bed. The tactician, I think. Knight's got a bed. Shuffle's got a bed. Hunter don't have a bed. Still working on the flooring. That's all right. It's coming together. This guy's over here training people now, so that's good. So eventually they'll start helping us haul the animals. That is. How many animals do we have? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got plenty of room. Stonecutter, good. Add bill. Make any stones do forever, and we'll drop on floor. Cool. This guy's almost done with the building here. We want field stove. Go make veggie mush, do forever, drop on floor. And we'll make meatballs underneath it, do forever, drop on floor. And that's how you do food. And the crafting, pretty much. You want to drop it on the floor and somebody else will take care of it. That way they can do multiple things at one time. And we'll get this one doing the same thing as the other one, veggie mush, because that one's the cheapest one to make. Food will be low for a while because this stuff takes like 5 days to grow, roughly. So they'll have to survive off the berries here and these packaged survival stuffs. If I'm not mistaken, this is a roof now, isn't it? Let's check. Expand roof zone. Only one of those. Okay. Prioritize building that first, but you don't need to sleep. We want to be able to finish this building. There we go, nice. Oh, this guy's already got milk? Nice. Solar generators there. Get this down to negative 20 degrees as well. Ooh, research is up. Which we do have a research assigned, right? Yep. Okay. Nice. And construction will fail if they're not the greatest at construction, like so there, so you will lose some materials, but there's a lot of wood around here, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Okay, we do have the hand tailor, which we don't need to worry about, and the sculptor, which we don't have to worry about at the moment. Those things aren't useful. But we do have coolant coming in here, so that is getting nice and chilly, but it's not doing anything because this building's not finished yet, so. But King's a beast at building, so he's going to be whipping through this pretty quick. What is this stockpiles? Let's go ahead and put it at critical as well. And we'll go ahead and switch this guy up from construction back to whatever his other job is. Hopefully he'll go around hauling things again, because we still don't have any fuel for food. He's gonna start fueling and hauling. Ooh, we got a visitor. A healer is visiting the colony. So yeah, visitors will just show up and they'll pretty much just wander around and do nothing. Sometimes they'll take your food, but you can get them to do stuff for you if you need them. But I usually ignore the visitors. Negative 20 degrees Celsius. Hey, so prioritize hauling survival first. And the medicine as well. Yes. Because we're gonna get that stuff indoors quickly so it doesn't deteriorate. But food will eventually spoil, but we're gonna freeze it, so should be alright. And I think by tomorrow, okay, that guy's leaving. Tomorrow this time here, this should be finished, I think. Food will eventually spoil, but we're gonna, I should hope. Alright, we are gonna get somebody to do main crafting, cooking. Oh, alright, well, no, we don't want to be asleep though. Okay. So, Suppy wants us to give a faction name. This happens, I think it's the 4th day, I guess, now. What do we want me to call? Let's just call it Stream Delay. Mountain host by the stream. And then we'll be here for a while. He wants to have a community name. Let's just go with the community. There we go. Who's not doing something crucial? Hunting, claw, handling, and crafting. Cool. But that guy should make. He should be making like the wood chunks and stuff like that. See, there he goes. And now we have some limestone to build with. Teddy's still cutting wood. Oh, there we go. Now we got a roof. We're gonna have to put some lighting in here as well. Which is under furniture. torch. 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll leave that dark because it doesn't matter. And we also have the butcher's table, which is good. And we'll go ahead and butcher creatures do forever, drop on floor. And we can make kibble do until we have 10 and drop that on floor. Because we don't want a lot of kibble, because the animals can feed themselves type of thing. So, hunter last ranged weapon. Huntsman. Dude, they have sniper rifles. What do you mean? Mad animal. Okay, this happens a lot too. So, it's a monkey, so that's alright. We're gonna hunt it, but it is gonna come and attack us here soon. What is this? There's some more survival stuff down here. Some more steel. It'll come back around to us and try and fight us. So, when it gets here, the game will slow down. But I already have King out on the hunt here to kill it. Oh, he's running. Oh, King. Draft. Fire at monkey. Ah. We do. I forgot about restrict. Oh, let's just make everybody do happiness the first part of the day, and then work for the next 2 hours after it. And right there. What is under a sign? We want Huntsman to attack and King to attack, and we want you to run and run. Okay. Now, Huntsman, get up here and prioritize hunting. Teddy! Teddy! Fight, Teddy, get it, come on. Come on, Teddy. You can beat the monkey, let's go. Oh, Huntsman with a snipe! Nice, alright. Then turn you off. Somebody's gonna pick up that. King, you can go back to your daily stuff. Teddy. Ancient danger right here, yeah, I see that. Oh, Huntsman with a snipe. Alright, and night number 2. I think this is indoors now, isn't it? No, it's still outside. There's one bit of wall left. King, prioritize working on that wall. There we go. Now it's unroofed for me to work on that roof. Stone. Expand. Okay. No. Okay, well, they'll get around to it in the morning. Hopefully that stuff won't spoil by then. Yeah, that's the game. Rimworld here. Set the dead monkey. Yeah, okay. And it will get butchered, I think. It should be butchered. I think somebody's on the handling part. Yep, there he goes. And then it gives you kibble, or your meat from the animals, and also the hide from the animals, which you can make clothes out of. Somebody needs to haul that milk out of here. These cows are just chilling. There we go, King. Nice. Finishing up the roof there. And he's going to put the roof in up here, too. And now, it's going to be nice and chill in here. You can see how cold this is already getting. And this is going to be nice and cold, too. But we don't need this as cold. So we're going to put it at, like, 0 degrees, which is technically freezing. So we'll put it at, like, 9 degrees, which is about 50-ish degrees, which is decent indoor temperature. Nobody's really working on cleaning. When we get a person that wants to join us, we are going to do cleaning, because that is very important to keeping people happy. So nice. We're going to go ahead and order to mine that as well. And there is some jade here, so we'll mine all this as well. But that's a little underless. Oh, see, and there we go. We got Finn. Alright. Finn doesn't have any clothes. And there's a party, so we'll go ahead and get a party spot. I don't know where that's at. Punisher, I think. No. Where is it? Temperature, joy, miscellaneous. Miscellaneous. Party. Party here, and we'll also do our marriages in here. But we need to make clothes for this guy, so add bill, make a pair of pants, and make a t-shirt. Kings, prioritize. We don't have the materials. So this guy's gonna be naked for a while. Nobody really likes a naked person, but he's gonna have to make his own bed, and you're gonna just sleep in the main room. So deal with it. Finn, come here. You're not assigned to construction. Okay. Fight 2, Doctor 2, bed rest 2, flick. You don't need a flick. You don't need to be a warden. You don't need a handle. You can cook. So which means you don't need to cook anymore. You don't need a hunt. You can construct 444. You can't cut. You don't need a smith. You can tailor for 1. That'll be your big thing. You'll do that because you can't haul or clean, but you can research. So put everybody else on 2 for research. But Finn, we don't have materials for you. Pooh. So hunt that monkey. We hunt that monkey so we can get some monkey hide coming here. Dang, he's real far away, sniping at these monkeys. There we go, nice shot. Nice shot, this one. And somebody should come along and clean that up and butcher them. I did accidentally put a building inside my rice plants, but that's okay. And Finn is cooking like crazy, so we do have quite a bit of food coming through here. So I forgot that people like to eat at tables, and they don't have a lot of room for the table. So we do have a spot right there, though. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. Chair, 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 chair. Cool. And Finn's just going to town building. Food. That'll be alright. That food will last us a while. What is he cooking? Rice? I think it's rice for veggie mesh, yeah. A lot of rice. Look at all that rice. All the veggie mesh coming in. 26. Just keep on doing it, bub. Doing great. Building quality chairs. This bed is for, not a medical bed, this bed is for Finn, the chef. Now, we do need to make a medical bay and a prison. So what we're going to do is we're going to carve out a spot here. We're going to cancel all of that. Just mind that. But we're going to go in here. And then we're going to make a prison out of this. And this will be a prison because quality is important about the prison. We're also going to go ahead and start working on our wall because we have, I think we have more limestone actually. Oh man. They're slowly coming together. My least favorite creature here is the Boomo lopes because they explode and set fires everywhere. So pretty annoying. I think we have everything. Well, we don't have anywhere to put rifles. So we want architecture, stockpile zones. We'll just set it down here in this corner. there. And we'll clear all. We'll put items, weapons, apparel. Critical. Because there's not going to be a lot of that, but it allows a place to be put there. How are the animals coming? Perfect. Bond with king. Cool. Now we need to... My stream go down? My stream went down. We're back. Attempting to reconnect. Shoot. OBS, come back to me, OBS. Oh, my stream just went down.